Welcome to the RP Price Lego Build and Review channel. Here's another new set, another new release set that released early August from Lego. It's a Technic set and it is a nice looking one. This is the Aston Valkyrie set number 42208. It's a 9+ set, 707 pieces, and it runs $64.99. Not too bad. Pretty good looking set. I have this set in a Mega version from Mattel that I built, which we'll do a separate video and do a comparison. But for now, we're going to go ahead and build this beautiful Technic Valkyrie set. What we have is 5 numbered bags, as you can see. And 145-page manual. It's a full-size manual. It's not a mini manual, it's a very full size. And as is typical with Lego, easy to follow, it looks great, not going to be a problem. The only issue, and we have this issue with Lego all the time, is the sticker sheet. They use, on these lower cost Technic sets, they use all stickers for graphics, which drives me crazy, but it's a fairly large sticker sheet too, but we'll deal with it, and it'll add to the graphic content of the set itself. So we'll get on this. Let's have some fun with this one. This should be a great looking car when we're done, and let's get on it and get it built. And what I'll do is I'll stop at every bag and give you an update, a fresh update, and show you the progress, and if there's any issues at all with either stickers or the build quality, and if there's any parts missing or anything like that. We're assuming everything will be there. So that's where we're at so far. Let's get on this. Let's have some fun with it, and this should be a great one. It's a brand new set. So thanks for coming along. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I'd love to hear from you if you have this set already. You built it. What do you think of it? Are you enjoying the set? Do you think it was a nice build? And what do you think of the quality and the look of the car? Much appreciate that. So let's get on it. I'll be back and give you a fresh update after bag 1, and we'll go from there. Thanks so much for watching. We'll be back after bag 1 for that brand new fresh update. Thanks so much for watching. Hi everybody, welcome back to the Technic Aston Valkyrie set 42208, 707 pieces. Moving on to bag 2. Here's where we're at. Used a couple stickers. They're right over here. The seats, and one on one small piece. Here is bag 2 laid out. There's 3 bags total here. 2 sub bags in the main bag. Here's what we have. Built up the chassis. As you can see here, chassis is completely built up. Right there. The seats are installed. Steering is installed right here, as you can see. Steering rack's installed, and we have a back section. So this will be the front section here, this will be the rear, and that's where we're at so far. Typical Technic, a lot of pins, and build's pretty good, gone together quite well. So that's where we're at so far through bag 1. We'll move on to bag 2 now. I'll come back after bag 2 and give you an update and show you how far it's progressed at that point, but that's where we're at so far. Gone together very well, no issues at all. Sticker quality's been good. No problems really at all here. So that's where we're at so far. There's bags 3, 4, and 5 waiting over there. We're on we're on page 37, step 53 to start bag 2. So that's where we're at. Hope you're enjoying the build so far. It's a good typical Technic build, as you can see, and going together well, no problems at all. So again, thanks for coming along, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment, and we'll move on to bag 2 of this beautiful Valkyrie set, and we'll be back after bag 2 and give you an update. Thanks so much for watching, and again, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Love to hear from you. Thanks so much. Welcome back to the RP Price Lego Build and Review channel, and welcome back to the Technic Aston Valkyrie, 707 pieces, set number 42208. Here's where we are. We've completed bag number 2. We're moving on to bag number 3, which you can see laid out here. We're going to get more into the body structure here. The chassis is pretty well built up. And here's the 2 sub bags. Still have bags 4 and 5 right over there. 5 bag set. Here's what we have through the first 2 bags. It's built up substantially with bag 2, as you can see. We have the front steering, of course, in place, as I showed in the prior update, which is right here. Steering rack's in. Seats are in with their stickers. Here is the drive motor right here. It's a 12-cylinder. And those pistons, of course, move, which we will display at some point here. Let me get the, as you can see there they are. Right there, and that moves from one of the rear tires, or rear wheels. 12-cylinder. So that's what we have so far. Built up substantially, as you can see. And it's a typical Technic set. It's got some rough areas to build, but not too bad overall. Here's the underside. There's the cams for the pistons. Those have to go in a specific order and placement in order to get the pistons to move in a chronicle direction. There's your rear axle, differential right there. So that's what we have so far. All the cams are connected to rods, as you can see here, right there. And as the cams turn, of course, the pistons, rods move up and down, then the piston heads move up and down. So that's where we're at so far. Really great Technic set so far, going together very well. So we'll get on to bag 3 and expand it out a little further, and I'll be back after bag 3 and give you a full update and show you where the progress is at that point. Thanks so much for coming along. I hope you're enjoying this build. This is a fun one. Technics are always fun to build. A little challenging at times, but very, very fun to build. So this one will have, of course, the moving pistons and front steering. Mid-price Technic set. So anyway, that's where we're at. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I'd love to hear from you. If you have this set or you're going to build it, let me know. I'd really appreciate that. And we'll be back after bag 3 and give you a full update and show you the progress at that point, and if there's any issues at all. No issues so far. Going together quite well. Thanks so much for watching. We'll be back. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the RP Price Lego Build and Review channel. We're moving on to bag 4 on this Aston Martin Valkyrie Technic set, just released recently by Lego. It's a 9+ set number 42208, 707 pieces. Moving on to bag 4 out of 5. We have 5 bags total. We've used quite a few stickers here through bag 3. As you can see, there's still quite a few to go. Most of those are external stickers for the outer skin. Here is bag 4. We're laid out and ready to go. There's 2 sub bags right here. And here's what we have through bag 3. You can see we built up an awful lot of the back end. The entire rear section here, including these side pieces on both sides, the fenders, and of course the very back end. If you can see this, let me pull it up here. There's the rear section with the tail lights, and you can see the wings in the back, inner and outer wings. Very, very interesting design here, as you can see. And not much going on in the front. This is all, bag 3 was this entire side section and the back section. So that's where we are at. Here's a look underneath. You can see those wings in the back. There's outer wings and then inner wings right in here. So there it is. Coming along very nicely. Typical Technic. You got to pay attention, you know. And of course you have the pins. The pins are always an issue because they are always acting up, you know. You got to compress them a little bit to get them to fit correctly. Other than that, coming together very, very nicely. We're going to be working more now toward the front end with bag 4. And as you can see, it's really looking good. So, there's the Valkyrie so far through bag 3. So let's get on to bag 4. I'll be back after bag 4 and give you another update, and that's where we'll be from there. So again, thanks for coming along. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Want to hear from you. Please comment. I love to hear from you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll be back after bag 4. Hi everybody, welcome back to the RP Price Lego Build and Review channel, and welcome back to the Aston Martin Valkyrie Technic set, released beginning of August. Brand new set, 9+ set, 707 pieces, set number 42208. Going together very well. We've completed bag 4, we're moving on to the final bag, 5, and it's coming together very nicely, no issues. The sticker quality has been excellent, the parts quality is excellent, and the fit has been very, very good. Here's what we have. Used up a lot of the stickers through bag number 4. Moving on to 5. Here's bag 5 laid out. This is the final bag. And as you can see, you got some very large tires and wheels back there, which will be going on in a little bit. Here's what we have through 4 bags. Oh man, did it build up. Look at this. Got the front spoiler chin in there. You have the headlight covers on. You got the entire front bumpers on. The hood here. Interior. And steering wheel right there. And of course in the back section, which we've updated in prior updates, there's your B12. And come together very, very well. No issues at all. Had some interesting front end pieces here that went on. As you can see, the side pieces here with the stickers. And that's where we're at right there. Very, very nice set, coming together quite well. This series of Technic, which is the medium cost Technics, it's not the largest sets, not the smaller Speed Champions either. So we can call this, I guess, a smaller Technic set, but it's they're fun to build. They're very fun to build. They come together nicely, and they offer, I think, pretty good value overall. And they look good. They always look great in a car collection, especially a Lego car collection. So there you have it. That's what we're dealing with so far. Through bag 4. Let's move on to 5. Get this unit done. And then we'll be back after the bag 5 is complete. I'll give you a final update and review. And then we'll move on to the next one. I have another one right behind this one that's going to be coming up. So let's wait and see what that one is. Yeah, I can tell you it's red in color. That might give you a clue. So anyway, let's get on to bag 5. Thank you so much for coming along on the build. I hope you're enjoying it so far. I certainly am. I love building these Technic sets. And I hope you're enjoying it as well. So, thanks again for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I'd love to hear your comments. If you have this set, I'd love to hear from you. What do you think of it? Is it a nice display piece for you? And how does it come together for you? Any issues with the build? Any problems? Let me know. Put them in the comments. Much appreciate that. And again, please subscribe and like. It helps me a lot when you do. Thanks so much for coming along in the build. We'll be back after bag 5 and do that final update and review. Hang in there. Thanks. Hi everybody. Welcome back to the RP Price Lego Build and Review channel. Well, here it is, the completion of the Technic set. It's the Aston Martin Valkyrie, set number 42208. It's a 9+ set, 707 pieces, and it runs $64.99. Pretty reasonable price for the brick count. Not too bad at all. Although I wish Lego would control their pricing a little bit better. They have been slowly going up, and that's always painful for people that are on a budget. So here's what we have. It's all complete. The Valkyrie is right here in this kind of teal blue. You can see your front headlights, the front spoiler with its graphics. Those are all stickers. All of that is stickers. The only thing I'm not real thrilled about is the wheels. I wish they'd have done a little more with the wheels on this. The tires are okay, but the wheels with the look there I'm not thrilled with, but it's okay. It works okay. So what you have on the Valkyrie is front steering. You have the steering knuckle up top, and that will, of course, steer the car. You have a lot of side panels. You have opening door right here on each side. Inside, you have the steering wheel in there. And you have more spoiler panels. This goes down. Back here you have the engine hood in the mid-engine configuration. As you move it, of course, you have moving pistons. The V12, it's over 1100 horsepower. You have a rear spoiler in the back. As you come around, you can see the look on the rear right here. Look at that. It looks pretty cool back there. Pretty fun build. It came together very, very nicely. No real issues with anything. There we go. Came together very, very nicely. All of these graphics you see on the top and the rear engine cover, the mid-engine engine cover, are all graphics from stickers. They're all stickers. A very large sticker sheet in this set. I'm not real thrilled with that. I wish Lego would do a little bit better on pre-printed parts. There are other manufacturers that are doing a little bit better than Lego is on the pre-printed parts, but overall, came together very nicely. A real fun build. No issues at all. As we go underneath, you can get a look underneath here at the chassis. There's the cams for the moving pistons. Let's move back and get a good look at that chassis. Pretty much typical of Technic on the car builds. The techniques that they use and the engineering they use is pretty typical, although they did use a lot more on the spoiler arrangement, especially back here. Other than that, you got the very large rear tires and the smaller front tires. So there it is, the Valkyrie. A real fun build. I would really recommend this set to anybody that enjoys Technic cars by Lego. There are other manufacturers that are doing similar car builds that are slightly better in certain areas, but Lego is very consistent on these Technic car builds. And this is one of the new ones that was just released back in the beginning of August. So this is a brand new set, and it just comes together really, really nicely. I do wish they'd do more with the glass area too. Put a windshield in it, but that's the way it's set up. So there you have it. You do have a front opening hood, by the way, right up here. Or shall we say frunk, I guess you can call it. Again, that graphic is a sticker. So there you have it. Here's your parts list. It is a pretty easy to use manual. It's 145 pages. And here is your parts list. It's a full-size manual. And very easy to follow. Just gotta, like any Technic, you have to follow it very closely. And there's the two cars compared right there. Right there. Of course, quite a bit of difference, but overall, pretty nice silhouette for the real car when compared to the real car. So there you have it. The Aston Martin Valkyrie right there. I hope you came along on the build. I hope you enjoyed it. This would be a great set to add to your Technic collection. This would be very playable as well for somebody younger that might like those moving pistons as you move the car. And of course the look is fantastic. It has a great look to it. Again, I still wish they'd do more with these wheels right here. But other than that, it looks fantastic. It has a nice silhouette and a real good look. And the build was really, really fun. Again, takes a little time. You got to follow the manual very closely, but overall the build was really great. So there you have it. That's the Valkyrie. Thank you so much for coming along in this build. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And we'll move on to another one. Like I said, it's a red car coming up, and that one should be very interesting as well. It'll be a Technic also. Thank you so much for coming along. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, and comments. I would love to hear from you. Your comments mean a lot to me, and so do your likes and subscriptions. They mean an awful lot. So I appreciate you coming along and following me on these. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much. We'll be back with the next one very shortly. Again, thank you so much for coming along, and thank you for watching. Take care.